I just want to talk about the tech industry right now with the economy and AI. It's a little bit tough right now than it was previously a couple years ago. And I've been seeing posts like this on Reddit. Has anyone quit without a job lined up? Is it really that bad? Overall, sounds like it's pretty bad out there, especially for if you're entry level, entry and mid. So they're talking about like a few years, couple years of experience to 3 to 4, and even some with more experience still having tough time. It's not entirely impossible. I do see people on LinkedIn getting jobs, so it's still possible. It's still happening, but some people are just getting more successful than others. But my advice is don't do what everyone's doing, which is right now just trying to apply to as many companies and jobs as they can. So like LinkedIn, Indeed, anything with easy apply. So if you're trying to do that and trying to compete with thousands of people for one job, that's probably not going to happen. So I would say try different tactics. I'm going to list a couple websites that I think would be pretty good. So if you're in the United States, especially New York, built in New York City, it's a pretty good website. They have a lot of openings here, less known and less competition compared to Indeed and LinkedIn. Another website I can think of is Y Combinator. So Y Combinator is a great website. There's a lot of startups popping up, like around twice a year, summer and winter batches, but year-round, different companies from different batches are posting jobs. And if you just scroll down the list, there's a variety of them. So software engineering, there's design, there's even sometimes I've seen product managers. So variety of jobs open here. The other one I would say is Crunchbase. Unfortunately, you do have to pay for this. The idea with Crunchbase is if you had the access to see all the companies that are getting funding, then you know that if you're getting funding, they're trying to grow. So they have the money, they have the funding, they're trying to grow. You want to start reaching out to them, and they're going to start hiring pretty soon, if not already. So these are good companies, and you'll be first in line for that. The other website I like is Crunchboard. This is also a decent website here, I would say. And yeah, maybe not everything here is posted on LinkedIn and Indeed. So it does cost money to post here, but I believe it's cheaper than like LinkedIn. I'm not sure, but this is a little bit of a less competition website. And last one, let me close this ad. It's this new website I just found called Tech Funding News. This actually gives you news on all tech companies that have been getting funding. So similar to Crunchbase, but this one is a little bit more free. I don't know how up to date it is, but this does give you a broader sense of where the money is going in terms of industry. Yeah, so 3 tips I would provide is try to look for tech adjacent roles. So don't just try to apply for software engineering roles if that's the only thing you've been doing and you haven't been getting much success, because I'm sure everyone else is applying to the same roles. So look for maybe tech adjacent roles. There are tech adjacent roles like software engineering, for example, data analyst. It might not be one-to-one, but that's still a good job role, and there's still transferable skills there. Data engineering is another one right here. So there's a lot of stuff that I think is still possible. And the other thing I would say is stay away from LinkedIn and Indeed. It just easy applies in general. That's not going to work. Right now, a lot of people are just automating their applications even, so try not to do that. Try to be more personal, reach out to people, and try to build connections like that. Lastly, what I wanted to say is try to improve your skills. I see a lot of people applying, but not really focused on improving the skills. So see what types of skills, languages, tools companies are looking for, and try to learn those. Right now, AI, prompt engineering is pretty big, so you want to make sure that you can work with AI, know how to do stuff with AI, like connected streaming, doing things like that. Up your skills. Don't just work with what you have. And so those are the 3 tips. Let me know in the comments if you want to know more or how you guys are handling the job market right now in the comments. Thanks.